This is a Saberforge Chosen lightsaber. It's a custom thin neck saber, and its design is possibly inspired, at least in part, by the Luke Skywalker ROTJ saber, although it's not totally a carbon copy by any means. Now, this is a thin neck saber, and it does have a thin neck blade socket. I'll show you guys that a bit later. This is configured also as a stunt saber, so in Saberforge lingo, that means it's warrior tier. That just means it's a stunt saber without sound. So it does light up with a green blade as well. Now we have a flanged emitter at the top, and this is flat on the top. And then it tapers a little bit into this sort of bell-shaped emitter. Below that, we've got the neck area, and then we get to the part with these kind of grooves in the center, kind of near the activation switch, and then below the activation switch is just this kind of decorative dummy switch. And you see that this is the standard finish of the hilt, and it's two-tone, so it's kind of a metallic silver color overall with some black accents to it as well. So after we get past these kind of grooves in the middle, then there's this very kind of smooth part toward the bottom. There's the cover tech wheel on the kind of bottom of the hilt as well. And then finally we get to the removable pommel. It kind of has a gear tooth shape to it almost. And it is a vented pommel, even though this is a stunt saber. That's just, pretty standard for Saberforge hilts. So if we remove the blade, so here's a look at the blade socket. You can see that kind of different blade socket right there. The thin necks are a little bit different. And then here is the removable pommel. And the battery inside. So that's about it. I mean, this is a pretty, simple kind of Luke Skywalker style lightsaber. But what's really nice about it is it doesn't actually have kind of a protruding activation box, which, I mean, if you want something that's a little more, screen accurate, you'd maybe want to go with something with that. But a lot of these features are just really slimmed down, very kind of appealing that way. It's got a clean look overall, and this hilt, all of the pieces are quite smooth. There aren't any sharp edges to it either. So pretty neat saber. It is a thin neck saber, so you do need that kind of thin neck saber style blade. But here it is, you guys. It is a Saberforge Chosen.